Get lit.
Yeah, get lit.
What's up, good people?
What it is. And what it ain't, ayy. Cause we finna go to Miami, yay. We finna get the shit poppin', yay.
Mm-hmm. So we gonna get out so we go get some shit real quick.
What we getting?
Huh?
What we getting?
I guess a whole lot of sunshine.
That's what you better say.
Huh?
That's what you better say.
Yeah. I ain't know nothing. I'm gonna have get some sunshine, have some fun.
I'm gonna go get a tan.
Ugh, that's on. I'm really not the tan. I don't like the tan really.
It's gonna be better than the mailman tan.
Yeah.
Right here. Oh, and I confirmed our car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at the airport.
I don't even know. I don't think it is.
Oh no.
I don't think, but they do shuttling.
Oh,
free shuttling.
Oh, so it's probably local, or it's probably somewhere around there. They be having a whole bunch of them.
I got the thing on there, but
anyways, y'all know.
Y'all know. Hey, y'all used to us by now. We not gonna even go through this. We not gonna apologize, because if we apologize, we know we gonna do that shit over again. So we not gonna miss us with the apology. You know what this is? Cashless.
Y'all know what it is.
Right. Shine, Jazz, every day, all day. In here, you know what I'm saying, trying to get it together so we can go ahead and go to Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Get
do what we do.
Packing done.
I know, right? I just put everything in my room. I gotta iron my shirts though. I'm gonna iron both of them.
That's why I was like, I hope they got a thing, because my white one I kept folded up and kept it in the bag and stuff like that. So I hope we'll see when we get there. But anyways, y'all
know how
it is. What it is.
Y'all know how it is. Okay, y'all used to us.
Right.
But the topic for today, what's the topic, Jazz?
What we talking about? So on social media this week, I ran across a video where a mother was taking her young son out on a date to teach him how to treat women when they go out on dates. You know, when he get older and start, or if he already started dating, I don't know. But she just basically teaches him, you know, how to treat a woman when y'all go out. You know, how to make reservations. You know, open the doors for their lady, compliment them, other than, you know, like about sex and stuff like that. You know, just be a gentleman.
Chivalry.
Yeah, just overall be a gentleman. How to be a gentleman.
Yeah.
So I always read the comments. I like reading some of the comments. You know, most of the time, we want to see what people got to say. And it was a lot of positive feedback, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's good. But then there was also quite a few negative comments from women. One comment I read across was like, nah, she doing too much. She just looking for clout. Like, or I got 4 sons and they'll figure it out on their own. Or like another young lady was like, this is doing too much. This is doing way too much or whatever, you know. She just trying to do this or whatever to look, you know, it basically just like spilling out negative energy, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But in my opinion, I don't think these ladies did anything wrong to teach her son, you know, how to treat a woman or whatever. Oh yeah, the comment, one of the niggas was like, yeah, I list him in my phone as food. Basically, you know, it's like, okay, that's all you, like, I'm just gonna play pretty much. Like, okay, this, pardon me. Basically, he's somebody gonna get over. Damn.
You need some more?
I do. That been going on all day, for sure.
Yep.
But I don't know. Of course, to each his own. But I don't think she was doing anything wrong by showing them.
Nah, I don't think she was doing nothing wrong neither. You know what I'm saying? A woman, how is a man supposed to know what a woman wants if a woman don't tell him? You know what I'm saying? If it's not a woman teaching them, and a lot of them were saying it should be a man's job. Where did the man get it from? The man had to get it from somewhere. And as being the mother, you are the first teacher. You are the first contact that a child has with any other human being. So it is the woman's job to teach her son or teach her young women how to act civilized when they're out with the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever. When you're out on a date or you're being courted or you're trying to court. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, like, nowadays, chivalry is dead. Like, it ain't no opening the doors and, you know what I'm saying, treating women like women. And I think, like, some of the equal rights, knock that out of the door. You know what I'm saying? You want to be treated equal. So now men is like, you a nigga to me. Like, for real. We equal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no opening doors for you, dog. I don't open doors for my, you know what I'm saying, my guys. So I ain't finna open the doors for you.
You know, going out, whether it's a high class, you know, upscale restaurant or just a regular restaurant, I don't see men pulling out
the chairs or nothing.
You know, making sure they good or whatever.
Or standing up when they go use the restroom or none of that.
No, I don't see any
pumping
of that.
gas. I don't never see them pump gas.
No, they be in the kickback.
In the passenger seat. Hey man, can you get a Swisher Sweet when you go in there?
That's it, you know. And for her to be trying to teach him to be the opposite of that, you know what I'm saying?
I commend her.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that's good. That's a good deed. You know what I'm saying? She doing what she feel like she doing to prepare her son for when he started going out, how to treat a woman. You know. And obviously, like I said, one of the comments on my was like, you know, people gonna be getting over on him. If she's teaching him all these things, obviously, she's gonna teach him who to what type of woman to do it for. Woman, you know what I'm saying, or young lady, you know, not some little chick on the street, like some little hoe, you know, whatever that's just out there looking, you know, he's gonna be able to decipher, okay, this is a lady, this is just somebody just trying to get in, you know, and if it is that shit, that's up to him, however he chooses to. But if he try to be a gentleman, then let that be.
Yeah, we need gentlemen out there. You know what I'm saying, to keep the generation curse broken. You know what I'm saying? We don't need a whole bunch of niggas out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I use that word, but when they use that word out there, like other cultures and other stuff, they're not saying it as a slang word or no, you know what I'm saying? None of that. They're saying it as we're ignorant, we act like animals, we don't know how to treat each other, you know what I'm saying? So that's where y'all hood and y'all want to wear your pants hanging low. We ain't all like that. Like, and that's good that she's teaching her son, like, this is how you're supposed to act when you're in the presence of a woman, especially if it's a woman that you're interested in, you know what I'm saying? And he's going to start catching, and women understand, you know what I'm saying? When your child ain't a high value woman, he's not gonna be messing around with her. Then you gonna say, oh, he act too bougie, he act like he all that. No, he has standards. His mama showed him. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of women you need to be moving around. And he's starting to move into different rooms. And what I'm saying about different rooms, she's preparing him for the upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? I don't like going out with people, and it's okay to be ghetto sometimes. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to do all that.
But it's a time and a place for that. Yeah,
it's a time and a place for that. So if we're out and we're on our first date, and you let's take your ass back to this car so I can take you home, because obviously you grew up and you was never raised.
Right.
She's raising her son. A lot of y'all grew up, and then a lot of y'all women that probably saying that shit, the negative comments, you know what I'm saying that because all y'all around is niggas. You know what I'm saying? All you ever grew up around was niggas, so niggas is treating you crazy. Bro, you want to jump in on it?
No, y'all talking about niggas right
now. No, we not.
Nah, y'all good. Go ahead.
All right, bro. But sorry, that was my brother. But then you got this complex that niggas ain't shit. All these niggas want to do is fuck, and you know what I'm saying, all they do is throw their money around. Where's a mama right here
and
trying
all
to
you want to do is trick them off anyway and get something up out of them.
Right. So, but this is a mama right here that's treating her son like that's not all what women are about. You know what I'm saying? They ain't about opening their legs. They ain't about, you know what I'm saying, just materialistic. They ain't, you know what I'm saying, just a trophy to hold on your arm. Right. She's showing him, like, if you want a real woman, this is what you need to do. This is how you go about keeping her and getting her. Like,
this
women, what the
fuck?
What? Excuse me, I gotta take my glasses. What y'all want from these kids? I mean, what you want? What you really want? Do you want niggas, or do you want gentlemen?
And I think most of them want the niggas, cause they can't amount to a gentleman, cause they ain't never, like you said, they ain't never been treated right. You know,
they ain't never been. Yeah,
they just grew up, so shit. That's what they used to. And that's the problem, being used to that though.
Yeah, you got comfortable with the wrong stuff. Like we get comfortable with the craziest stuff. Like why we get comfortable with being broke. We being comfortable with staying in one spot, not being adventurous. We talked about that. We being comfortable with allowing somebody to talk to us any old kind of way, disrespecting us, and you know what I'm saying, lowering our value and our standards. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that she value herself? So she values how her son has an outlook on women. Why are we downing her? We should be uplifting her.
Right, like good. And a lot of women, like, you know, Ant-Man was like, that's good.
Yeah,
one guy
you
was
raising
like,
a king.
I feel like a father should teach him that. Well, that may be possible if the father's present.
You don't know the situation.
Right,
but my thing is, where did the father learn it from?
Somebody. shit.
It had to be a woman,
or
it
their
had
father.
to be a mother. It had to be a mother in that situation to tell some men, this is how you treat a woman. Because ain't no man just come up with, you're supposed to open the door and you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do that. And I'm not saying men don't come up with great ideas, because y'all do. But it had to be a woman somewhere that said, I like when my man open my door. I like when my man pull my chair out. I like when my man leads. I like when my man, you know what I'm saying? I like submitting to a man that has his order in check. I like it had to be a woman that said that, and a man came in and was like, okay, you like that?
I respect that, because I value you.
Right. So it's like it had to be a woman somewhere. And I'm not saying we don't need fathers, because we definitely need fathers. We definitely do. But it's some things that a mother has to teach her son, just like it's some things that a father has to teach a daughter. You know what I'm saying? So let her be a mother to her son. She ain't looking for clout. She doing the right damn thing.
Some of y'all need to, because it blew my mind when one of the young ladies said they'll find out eventually.
How? When? How they gonna find that out?
How they gonna? It's not in the book. Like, you know, like the rules and regulations of how to treat. Like,
they gonna keep getting them same thoughts.
Just like they gonna keep on getting their mom.
Yep.
That's gonna be a repeated cycle. And they gonna produce more of their mother. And so everybody so y'all ain't gonna never grow mentally or physically, none of that. You ain't gonna never grow.
So we gonna be stuck in that. We're gonna have black men stuck in that same cycle of, you know, I'm just gonna use this female for her good. And I like this. The thing, I don't have a problem with women using that as you know what I'm saying, a maneuver to get to what they want and what they trying to do or whatever. By all means, go ahead. But don't get mad when a man don't submit to what you want them to do when you use that in that way. You know what I'm saying? If you using your woman part to gain control over some, first of all, a woman not supposed to be controlling a man anyways. A man is supposed to be leading. A woman should not be leading. So I don't even know, like, what are you doing? What are you?
And that's all. If that's all you got to offer, someone who, like, a man that value himself, they ain't gonna want that. They ain't gonna respect that. Because you give them what every female could give.
Right.
What separates you from the next one? And that's something that a lot of people need to learn. They need to figure out what separates me from her. You know? Shit. Why should he treat me like this? What am I doing different from the next?
Right.
And if it's just pussy, then shit, you can cancel that. Because there's plenty of women out here that's willing to give that for free.
Right. We were just talking about this earlier when we was going over the topic. Like, if that's all you got and he's paying for it, you don't have no rules and stipulations. Like, that's all he doing. He don't have to answer no phone calls. He don't have to enlighten you on what's going on in his life or nothing like that. You just getting paid to do a service, and that's all you have to do is that service. And once that service is done, he put that money on that dresser. He's gone. Then he doesn't have to discuss anything else with you. That's it. If you happen to have I feel like this. If you doing that service and he's paying you for that service, if you have a baby, that's on you. That's on you.
And that's the majority of the time that happens.
That's on you. That's your baby. That's not his baby. I don't feel like he should have to participate in that, because first of all, if that's what it is, your stipulation should be a little higher. Okay, if we're gonna be doing this, you paying this. You gotta wrap it up.
Right.
And you're not going in wrong. If you're going in wrong, understand when I get pregnant, it's not an abortion. We're not having an abortion.
Right.
Let them know.
Fucking and don't even have that, outline drawn up already. They just let people come in them, do whatever they gonna do, and skirt. Now you mad.
Right, because he don't want no kid.
The baby.
Because he don't want no kid. Because all you was something that, you know what I'm saying, he paid for. And this is my thing. If you don't want to be that type of woman, if you want to be valued as a, you know what I'm saying, a woman, present yourself about like that, and stop, you know what I'm saying, checking a guy's pockets. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to go to all these extravagant restaurants and doing all this extra shit that you know you don't do. You talking about,
can you even front the bill?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He need to be able to buy me a Birkin. Can you buy you a Birkin? Can you buy you a Birkin? Right now. This is my thing. Can you buy you a Birkin and still have money
to pay the bills, take care of whatever?
Can you buy you 2 Birkins
and do it? Shit.
And be cool.
But you expect the next motherfucker to do it.
But you expect he got driving a Range Rover, but you driving a Honda.
Do you not know how much the Range Rovers cost?
But you driving a Honda.
Like, make it make sense. Don't.
You know what I'm saying? He can't have a 9 to 5.
Why
but
not?
You working at McDonald's
Or don't have nothing at all.
and don't have women. I ain't down to y'all. I don't down brothers, but at the same time, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. And when it comes to dating, I know we was talking about the young man being a man, but when it comes to dating, I think it should be a 90-day rule. It should be a 90-day rule. The first date, we should go Dutch. Like, and this is why I say that. Because just like one of the girls said that she'll have him under the name Food. Mm-hmm. You got a lot of women out there that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, when a motherfucker be trying to take you out to eat, what's your favorite? What you like to eat? And I had this happen to me, dead ass serious. Benihana's. That's your favorite restaurant. Like, you go there every time you want to go out to eat. Like, that's dead your favorite restaurant. You done ate everything off this menu. You can name that. You can recite the menu back and forth. Benihana's is your favorite restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not necessarily saying we have to go to Benihana's or we have to go to your favorite restaurant. No. What I'm saying is be logical. You know what I'm saying? This is my thing. You want the man to pay for it, right? I feel like this. If we're going to Benihana's and you don't really eat Benihana's, there's a service that you have to do after that meal.
Yeah, because now you're just doing the money. You're just trying to get something out of it.
You're trying to get something, right. So, if you getting something out of me, why shouldn't I get something out of you?
Right. If it's like
if
that,
it's like
if
that,
you want to present it like that.
If it's like that, and I'm not saying all women do it.
Nah.
If it's like that, I done already paid for the meal. You full. You got a little energy in you.
Let's go work it off.
Let's go work that energy off. Because you ain't finna go call old dude, broke dude down the street that couldn't take you to Benihana's to work that energy off on you.
Right.
No, we
not
not
pay me like the food guy.
Right, because you wanna you wanna pay.
Food.
Hey, we go to Benihana's. We doing something after, and I don't like when women do that at the bar and then get mad when the guy, you know what I'm saying, ready to go and they trying to go with you, or they trying to get your number, or they trying to do something. If you at the bar and this man done bought you 5 drinks and he done hit your girls off with some drinks, there's a service fee. They didn't pay their fee. You have to do a service. They waiting for you to, you know what I'm saying?
They want to get you up for something.
Right. They want something back. You can't go. That's just like going into Foot Locker and grabbing a pair of shoes. You can't leave up out that motherfucking store without paying for them shoes. You cannot leave up out that store without paying for them shoes.
Right. And if you are at a bar or whatever, the nigga doing this thing where it's just like, hey, this on end right here.
Right.
If they still carry on, do your thing, big dog.
If you communicate that, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I said, like, with a date, you go Dutch.
And some people do be pressing, though, too. Some guys be pressing.
Yeah, they be a little thirsty.
That, whatever, thinking you gonna go, whatever, and they ain't reading the signs and stuff. And I feel like body language tell a lot. On a date, you can tell from if y'all, engaging with each other, and if it's that,
if you feeling it.
Okay, cool. If it's not that, then, okay, after this, it's all right, done deal.
And that's why I'm saying, like, on the first date, if you go Dutch, what do you owe somebody? That mean, if it didn't go well, I don't owe you shit and you don't owe me nothing. We get up, we walk out, and it's done.
With.
It's a done deal. You know what I'm saying? And then you proceed into, you know what I'm saying, courting and dating people and stuff like that. Then you get to know the real person. Then they understand, I ain't just a food guy. I ain't finna just pick you up and take you all to these extravagant restaurants and spending all this money. Right. I don't care if he got it. It doesn't matter if he got it. It doesn't matter if he's a man. And I don't like when women do that. I had a conversation with this girl, and she was like, I mean, if I'm giving him this, he got to pay some bills. He got to pay rent. He got to do all this and all that. I said, is he living with you? No, I mean, he ain't got to live with me, but he getting, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving him ass. I said, oh, so you're giving him the pleasure of your body, right? I said, now, I don't know what be happening in your bedroom. I don't know what type of woman you is. I said, but ride with me on this. And I'm not trying to figure you out or nothing like that. But I just want you to get where I'm coming from. And hopefully this is how I don't know how guys think. But this is just how I think. This man, y'all go in here. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, doing a little dance in the bedroom. The naked dance, right? He doing most of the work, right?
Right, he putting his back into it.
He putting his back into it to satisfy you, right?
Right.
You get satisfied. You get to that point, that pleasure point. You know what I'm saying? The eyes rolling back. You get to that point. He get to that point. Was she not satisfied or not?
And she's satisfied. Now, as far as I'm concerned, we even.
We even. We
if I
even.
did all that, got to doing all that, I don't owe you
We
shit.
even. I don't owe you nothing
When
because.
we lay down, that's an agreement by itself. You
Yeah,
ain't,
right.
you ain't speaking on none of that shit before the end of the day. We ain't got nothing. Hey, when you done,
We
I'm
even.
done, we even.
We even because you got what you wanted out of it. You bust, and I did. So my thing is, where is it that he has to come in and start paying all these bills and start doing all this stuff?
Right.
You know
if
what I'm
they
saying?
ain't a conversation at the beginning, like, listen, you ain't.
And
finna
he
be
don't
just-
live there?
You ain't finna be just coming over here. You know how to say it. You ain't just come over here, doing me in or whatever the case may be, and thinking that's it's going. Hey, let him know. He going to ride with it or be like, all right, I'm straight.
Right.
It's either way because he gotta respect that because that's your body at the end of the day. You the dictator of yourself.
Right. But I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? You got something out of it, he got something out of it. Y'all even. So it ain't no contract. It ain't, where is it in the fine lines or anywhere in the contract that stipulates, oh, after he get this, he has to do all these boom, 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 boom. Where?
Right.
Where? Like,
Nowadays they got all these websites going on. You get what they got, like the sugar babies and all that.
I mean, but when you go on the sugar babies, you know what you're going
you know what you're getting into.
You
they
know
got
what you're getting
and
into.
all them little things, they let it be known from the jump. Hey, this is what I want. This is what I expect. This is what it is.
And I can respect somebody
you
who
go through
said that.
Hey, it is what it is. You
I
know
can
what you got
respect
yourself into.
I can respect somebody who letting you know from the door.
Front.
This is what it's gonna be if you decide to take this trip with me. You know what I'm saying? But if you got hidden attentions, and
trying to see how far I can go, how much you get out of it,
right,
and don't get shit, be mad. That's your fault.
that's on you. How you gonna get mad? Like how? And especially, I know guys tell you in a minute, shit, you get pregnant, that's on you, man. That's on you.
Hey, if a mug ever tell you that, don't even wrap it up. Don't even get in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Because mistakes happen. It's sex. When you lay down, I feel like when we lay down, whatever happens in this bed, it's with me and you. So if a motherfucker tell you through the door, hey, I don't want no kids. We lay down. You about to get pregnant. Hey, you gonna either have an abortion or you gonna be on your own. Don't lay down, cause rubbers break. Shit happens.
And my thing is, if you willing to take that risk, understand once that risk is taken, it's on you. You should not be going to the courts talking about, oh yeah, me and him did this.
We had a verbal agreement.
We had agreement. We had an agreement. I told you I ain't want kids. You still laid down. You still did this. Oh well, you did this too. It do take two. But he told you already what it was with him.
Right.
He
so
told
you shouldn't even want to lay down.
I wouldn't. Hey.
It's
all right, sir.
Right. There's some more peckers out there that want to,
that
want to
kids.
take that risk with you.
Right.
But if a person tell you up front exactly what it is, and man, this cough ain't playing with me. If a person come and tell you exactly what it is through the door, respect that.
Yeah.
And that's for male or female. And shit. That doing good, huh? He had the Christian thirst.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, nah, I'm not. I'm in this water, dude.
I forgot to turn the heat off. It's hot as hell in here. It's 85 degrees in here. And I just turned the AC on. So my throat dry.
Inhaling all this heat.
Right. Man, I thought the AC, I'm like, Lord, let the AC kick on in like 5 minutes, please.
Man,
it feel good on the other side.
I went to the gas station so many times. She's like, if you need some more, just come in and get it. Like, I'm like, I'm hot. She's like, I know. Just come on in and get it. Thank you so much. They be looking out.
Hey, it be real out there when you gotta deliver mail, man.
Man.
I know they be out there when they get done with the routes. They be in their drawers. I know I take clothes off.
If we could, look. Hey. Hey,
don't be like
don't
be like nipples.
I know what you're talking about, cause we was almost there today. That day, I had that tank top underneath that shirt. I was like, you know what? This ain't cutting it.
That man said, you ain't never had no problem. I said, bro, you was out here delivering mail with your nipples out.
He straight old school. Tank tops curving in and shit.
He don't have no muscles.
He don't care. He don't care. That's Jamie Foxx Jr. He don't care. But, anyways, you know, obviously we promote, hopefully, you know, more women teach their young men how to be
Please.
gentlemen.
Teach them how to be gentlemen. I love seeing that.
Like,
And teach your
and that's
own
the
young
beautiful
girls.
thing. I like seeing young guys and stuff, you know, in their little suits and stuff are looking good and they pants all pulled up and stuff like that.
Oh, I
I'm like,
love
yeah. Like that's
I
the
love
type of,
seeing guys
that's
at
the
their
type of young
finest.
dude I wanted my sisters to date, you know.
Right.
Guys who respect themselves, you know, they know how to speak, you know. I ain't saying, you know, you gotta speak proper grammar and all like that. But when you speaking to a lady, she ain't no man, Joe, bitch, hoes, all that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And that's a pleasing thing. And, you know, I don't see it that often, sadly, no more, as much as I used to. Besides when, you know, go to, like, school events, homecoming and shit, because I got a little sister, so I'm still in that homecoming and all that stuff, but they dressed up, they look presentable. And I also feel like when you dress like you know, you also feel like that,
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? It makes you want to be more than just that hoodlum, sagging your pants and shit like
Right.
that, because that don't
Yeah, I
feel
love
good,
dressing
man.
up. I
That shit
love-
look tacky.
I love dressing up. I like, you know what I'm saying, just looking nice. Because when you look nice, you feel nice.
Ooh,
like
smell
she just
good.
said, you
Got
smell
the
good.
shower. What?
Right.
Let that little air hit you a little bit. Go ahead. Dab shit. Look, I'm ready.
Be up under the fan.
I'm out this motherfucker. Like, damn, nigga, you done with the fan yet? I'm on my way.
I be having to cool down, man. That shit
Man.
be feeling good.
For
Hey,
real.
man, we finna have so much fun, y'all.
We are.
But yeah, I definitely like seeing. I don't care what culture you is. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
just seeing people at their finest.
Mhm.
One day I stopped at a light. It was green. I was with my sister. She was mad as hell. It was like they was they were African descent. Like they came from Africa, and they was having a party, and they had the little
Oh, they
get up
grabbing
on.
you.
Boy, they looked so. They was just.
Hey,
I
it
was
look
just
good.
like, oh my God. Like, they look good. I wanted to take a picture. She like, man, go. I'm like, no. I'm like, I want to see them. They look good. They waving at me. I'm waving.
Right.
Hey.
Can I come
they
out
look
and
great.
give me some attire to fit in?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they looked good. Like, it was pressed. I love when my clothes was pressed. It was nice. It was clean. It fitted. They just looked nice. The women was dressed like their significant other. And it was
yeah.
just, oh man, it was
Pretty.
lit. I love,
Especially if they from different little areas, you know, they all got different patterns and
Yeah.
designs and stuff. That's dope. I like that. That's fresh.
That was real dope. I love that. I just love seeing people at their finest. I love seeing suit and ties and the nice pants creased with the slides on. That's just me.
Mhm.
That's me. I like gym shoes and stuff like that. You catch me on the gym shoe day, but I got a lot of gym shoes, but I also got a lot of slides. Like I just gotta have them.
Yeah.
Because it makes you feel like you're an
How
adult.
you look.
Right.
Mhm.
I feel like a real grown up like that. Like
Mhm.
when I'm always in gym shoes, it's like people be like, "Oh, how old are you? Are you still in high school? You gonna graduate?" Like, hell no.
Right, I could be your mother. so-
Right. I could have a 20-year-old child right now. What are you talking about? Ma'am, can you go over there and sit down and mind your business, Karen? I'm
Hey,
sorry,
kids
Karen.
kill me. My mother and sister, they had a conversation. Yeah, it was this Karen over there. And I'm like, what? Like, that's a thing, man. I'm like, what? Yeah, you just acting like, she just over there acting like a Karen. Who is Karen? I know who Karen is, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But, like, y'all really label it. So all people that act like they just Karens. Hey, they don't care. But don't be the Karen. Stop being negative towards your sister, your brother that's trying to teach their kids how to be presentable in this world, you know. We see enough pants sagging and all that. We see enough, you know, in the industry, especially the rap game. Like, I like rap myself, but they disrespect the hell out of women, you know.
They sure
so,
do.
You know, so to find people out here who want to, you know, lead their kids in the right direction. Not saying the rap game in the wrong direction, but like, you know what I'm saying. Leave them in like being a gentleman, you know. Taking them a different route. Don't hate on that. Appreciate that.
That's
If
my
you don't
thing.
want to do it, don't
All
judge
our
it.
black kids can't be rappers. All our
No.
black kids can't be athletes.
Nah, we need some
Or
accountants,
actresses.
some lawyers, some
Right.
actors.
Yeah,
we need
we're-
more actors. All our, especially actresses. So if you young black female and you can act, get into it, cause all our good prime ones, they old.
Yeah,
they get old. They up there.
Now
you know?
we got all thoughts.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And
They
these little
all
bootleg
the
movies.
right. All the good actresses.
Yeah.
Our mamas
all
now.
that. Man. And you know
They
what? They
mamas
deserve
now.
it, cause a lot of them waited a long time. They got in there, they did their thing or whatever. You know, Taraji P. Henson, shots, I love her. You know, she's a hell of a woman. I love her for real. But like they all getting older.
Yeah,
It's gonna come a time where they gonna be like, you know, hey, I'm ready to, you know, chill my family.
Yeah.
You know.
I think
I
the
hope it don't
only
happen no time soon though.
excuse me, like the only young chick that still out there that can really do it and still look nice and stuff is Megan Good, and she not even young.
Mm-mm.
She up there. She
Right.
just look young.
She do. She take good. They take good
And then
care
you
of
know
themselves.
Lauren London, but she don't really act no more.
Mm-mm.
She she trying to be a mother.
But we need some more Angela Bassett's out here.
Yes,
You
Lord.
know what I'm saying? When you can act like
What?
that, act so damn good. I thought, that's Tina for real, boy.
Right, boy. She
Sure.
walked into that hotel, boy.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, we need some more of that.
I said she felt that.
Right, that's a
when
great
she-
actress.
Hey, she
That's-
felt that. No, when she set that motherfucking car on fire,
Oh wait,
and she did that. Bah!
Oh my god, that movie was blessed. All great actors.
All great actors,
Dang, like what?
actresses, like all of them. Even Gabrielle Union getting old.
Yeah, and you know what? She living her best life right now with her husband, her family
Yeah.
vibe. Like she doing her thing right now.
Like all of them are getting old. Lynn Whitfield used to be one. Ooh,
Yeah. Oh,
I
that
love
motherfucker,
Lynn
Line
Whitfield.
Between Love and Hate.
Yeah, she
That
played the
motherfucker-
fuck out of movie.
Right. When that motherfucker slammed her against that wall, her whole face was out like, yeah, she'd probably stab that nigga for real. Like, I felt like she's
Yeah.
good. She's another great
I ain't
one.
gonna stunt. Oprah Winfrey, I liked her when she played when she acted.
And, I know
Color Purple.
Color Purple. Yeah. That whole cast is they all did a
Yeah.
great job.
Yes. That's my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies.
Cause Whippy, she don't really act no more, but she do her thing too.
Yeah.
I like seeing her
Yeah.
a little bit.
I think I like new movies, but I can sit and watch old movies back to back.
Yeah.
I think like the newest movie what really be getting me is Creed. Like that's hands down. The Creed movies,
Okay.
1 and 2, that's my shit. And old girl on there, she know she good at acting too. But yeah. But you know what? And Michael B. Jordan is a gentleman. I like
He
him.
is. I like how
love
he
him.
carry himself.
Yes,
He always
yes.
stand up tall. He's always very presentable.
Yeah.
He always look good. He let his lady shot. Like he a cool dude. I
Yeah.
feel like he probably be cool in real life. I don't know. But
Oh,
he seem
and
like
you
he
know
cool.
what? I like Michael B. Jordan, and I love seeing Sierra husband.
Oh, Russell.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a gentleman.
He is. Yes, he's a very.
And it's crazy. Can't remember when they was trying to call him a square and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, I don't know if the dude still play football with him or play with him or whatever. He was like, you know, it's crazy that people will look at you as a square when you value your family, you taking care of yourself,
Right.
doing stuff like that. He's like, if that's a square, then I want to be one too.
Right.
He's like, he a great man. He's like, he's
He
a really
is.
great man. And I applaud that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you know, they got they say so, but for like someone else to recognize how great you are and like, you know,
Man.
feed it to you, whatever, you know, applaud you for that. That's what's up. Cause he is. She's
And then,
happy.
right, she happy, and then it's crazy because now women was like, cause she did an interview, and she was like, you know, I prayed for Russell, you know what I'm saying, I prayed for that type of husband, and I got him.
Yeah.
All the women was like, well, what prayer did she say? So I can, you know what I'm saying, recite that same prayer. So it's like, it's this mother right here doing that. She got God on her side, showing her, leading her the way, blessing her so she can bless her son with the ability to take care of women. So when a woman prays for a man like that, he's here. She's doing that right there.
Right, she grooming him right now for
she
y'all
grooming-
prayers.
Right. He-
For
like,
y'all daughters.
it has to be some work behind a prayer. A prayer is just thrown out of thin air. You know what I'm saying? God got to work him. He in his workshop working him out. That's his workshop right there. She is one of his L's. She one of God's children.
Trying to prepare something great.
Try to
for-
put.
and
He could
y'all
be the
out
next
there talking.
president. Y'all,
You
ain't
never
talking
know.
to me.
That's why you gotta be careful who you put your mouth on, you know? And I ain't talking about sexually. I'm talking power of the tongue. That's the,
Yeah. Ooh,
that's the strongest weapon in the world.
Yeah,
I feel
strongest.
like that's the worst weapon, you know? Because it could be the worst or the best.
and the best. Yep. I
Shit,
just read
so
a
you
book
gotta be
about
careful
that.
how you talk.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you talk about yourself, and you
Mhm.
need to be careful how you talk about other people.
Yeah, because I had told a close buddy of mine where, like, I ain't doing that. I can't. I'm like, you know what? I know something about you. You always say what you can't and what you ain't, and we're gonna do it. I said,
Right.
stop saying that.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta stop speaking that to you. You can do it, and if you want to, you will do it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Stop talking like that, because like all you doing is shit, putting more on you that you can't do it. Now you gonna feed your brain. Now your body, you ain't gonna never get
You
it.
your worst enemy.
Stop saying that, and that's facts.
You your worst
Everybody.
enemy. You your best
talk-
cheerleader, and you your worst enemy.
All in one motion.
All
It's
in
weird,
one.
like, oh, I got this. You know what? Nah. like,
I can't do that shit. What was I thinking?
Like,
What was I
nigga,
thinking?
I've been sitting in this chair the whole time. I just told myself what I am, and I'm not gonna do it at the same motion.
At the same time.
And God, now, and which one you really go with? What you ain't gonna do?
Right. Because it's,
Like,
it's
dang.
easier.
It's easier to not do anything than to try
Right.
and fail and try again. Because with everything,
Hey.
every time you lose or you fail at something, that's a lesson learned. Shit, all you can do is go, hey,
But people are so scared to take that L. You know what I'm saying? They scared to take that L.
shit, some of the
You
losses
shouldn't
be the
be.
best footsteps.
And that, you know what? I think it's crazy. I'm going to go back to Sierra. She had to, you know what I'm saying, take an L to get a win.
What?
Because she took an L with Future. Remember, she was engaged to Future.
And she was loving that man
And
first. She spoke highly of him.
Yes, she was showing him all type of shit, doing all type of shit. Like, I'm not saying Future a stupid dude or nothing like that, but she was already in the game before he was in the game, so she already showing him the ropes. And then, you know what I'm saying, she's engaging with his other baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, you know, she had to take that L, because I know she was devastated when she found out that he was cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? And they was
knowing that
engaged.
you were being a great woman. Knowing.
Right. And it's like, I did everything you wanted me to do. Everything you expected of me, I did that. And you still went out and you still did with you. So, you know what I'm saying? So, she had to take an L to come back with a major win. She came back with a major win. That was a major win. You know what I'm saying? So, when she took that L and she prayed that prayer to God, God was in his workshop. And guess who his worker was? Russell's mother, Russell's parents.
Who groomed him to be the man that he is today.
now. You know
now
what
they
I'm
can
saying?
raise two more.
Right.
You know? It's a cycle. It all starts at home. Like they said, hey, that's one thing that starts at home for sure.
Yeah. So
That's-
y'all got to think about that. When y'all start, listen, stop writing negative comments. Like, what are you doing? Why are we doing that? Like, if you don't agree with it, you just don't agree. Just say politely, respectfully, that I don't agree with that opinion, but I hope it works out for the best for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, she looking for clout.
Right. How she looking for clout? That's her son.
Right.
That's her son. Like, where...
It was all of, what, 10 seconds, 15 at the most, if that?
She would... People...
Trying
and
to do
then,
something positive.
that'd be the thing. Like, I bet you 9 times out of 10 it was a black person that said it.
Duh.
It was a
And I
black
even
person.
trying to be bogus, but yeah, duh.
And remember, we were just talking about that. I said, this crazy that it be your own people putting you down.
Majority
It's
of the
your
time.
own people putting
Especially
you
within our
down.
community.
Yes.
Every other
Why?
community, I ain't saying other communities don't do that to each other, but when you look at them, they're like, oh, what majority of that I see, oh, they helping each other.
Right.
They may bury each other behind closed doors, but what I see,
They're not finna show it out in public.
We embarrass the shit out of each other.
In public.
In public.
We let it be known, and then if you didn't see it, we gonna tell it to you.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
I had to
you
cuss
should have
this-
been. You should have been there. I snapped the fuck. I went off
Right.
on Jazz. Let me tell you, from A to
You
Z,
ain't even gotta tell, you know
0
why?
to 100.
About 5 people got it on record.
5 black people got it on recording.
And nobody saying y'all need to calm down and talk, you know, be better than that, you know? But
What black people? What are we doing? What are we doing? We giving them all the ammo.
right, not
We
even
giving-
realizing that we work together. Man, you talking about Powerball? that's the part that like blows my mind. There's too many of us who has too much to offer to just either let it go to waste because we don't want to work with the next. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see how selfish is that. I got something that I know you can use. You got something that could better me, and we don't want to share it to better ourselves. Now we both great. That's
We
selfish.
both great, and we can both take that back
Right.
to a village and feed the village.
But instead, I keep it to myself. Now I'm still at minimum. She keep it to herself. She's still at minimum. Nobody grow. What the fuck is going on? Like, it doesn't make sense.
It don't. It really don't. And it's baffling how we feel like we supposed to get. First of all, if you acting like that, your parents ain't gonna get answered. I'm just telling you right now. I mean, I'm a firm believer. Like, God wants you to, He's gonna bless you so you can go out and bless others. You know what I'm saying? And He feel like you gonna keep your blessing to yourself. Why is He gonna bless you?
Right. And another thing is like, what's wrong with saying, what's wrong with applauding each other?
Right.
Complimenting each other. Speaking positive to one another. What's wrong with that? This is what it's costing me. What? Free.
It's
this
free.
Is fucking free. And we hate to celebrate one another.
Dude, I know when it's crazy because when we was when I came up to do supervisors, I wasn't even a title supervisor. I was just temporary, just filling in or whatever. And every time I learned something new, I always took it back to my team. And my team was my section that I was over. And it was like, okay, they need to know this, they need to understand. I don't care how long they have been there. I always took it back, and then it was like, okay, I have a spot that I can be like, I'm gonna bring such and such in because they're a good carrier, they're a good worker, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show them the ropes on how to be a supervisor too, just in case they want to do it. Now, if you don't want to do it, that's on you. But I'm gonna show you this anyways. And I brought I had my own team come in, and I was showing them how to do supervisor jobs, like. So they knew they sat down, they knew how to do it. They know how to run a section. They understood it. So now, when I run my section now, I don't have to fight with my people because they already did it. So they understand the responsibility and the expectations that I have as a supervisor. You know what I'm saying? And they appreciate it more. And the whole group, my whole section collectively know a lot more than... And I'm not trying to down no other section, no, not more than the other sections, because I take my time and I show them, this is why we do this. This is what we doing this for. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to learn how to do this, and we're going to learn how to do it properly, just in case something happens, or, you know what I'm saying, you somewhere else and you need to know this information, because that's how I was taught. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to get blessed if you're not trying to bless somebody else. And you ain't got to bless a whole group. Your blessing might be beneficial to one other person that's going to bless a whole group. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever think like she won't clout because she's trying to, you know what I'm saying, she trying to show off what she doing with her son. She blessing her son. Her son may bless your whole nation. You know what I'm saying? He might be, like I said, he might become the next black president. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. So excuse me, stop downing other people. Stop all that negative stuff. Keep it to yourself.
Right.
Because I'm not understanding why we feel like we whatever happened to, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Like, just shut the fuck up.
I guess they left that in kindergarten. Because everybody, like...
I feel like now, as grown-ups, if you got something bad to say, it should be like a hand that just come out and pop your ass in your mouth.
Like,
just out of nowhere, thin air, poof, pow. Cause
that little simple stuff like that, what do you see really wrong with that? You don't even know that lady.
I watch 100 videos on YouTube every day, never comment on one, whether it's good or bad. If I don't agree, guess what I do? Scroll up or log off. I get off. It's that easy. It's that easy. If you don't agree, scroll up or log off. Scroll up, scroll right.
Ain't gonna change how the person feel or what they think. It don't matter. But I don't know. Hopefully, the people who was being negative to that get it together. Especially the lady with 4 boys.
The 4 boys.
4.
So they ain't even they growing up. They ain't even being raised.
Right. I hope and pray that they do have a father in their life who know how to treat women to teach them something.
I don't even feel like.
Or somebody.
I'm not gonna even say they father don't know how to treat women. He probably just don't deal with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope so even though if he ain't, treating her,
right?
At least he can treat.
Because she sound like she ain't never been treated like a woman.
They will learn eventually.
How they gonna learn if ain't nobody never taught them? You know what I'm saying? That's what women. That's what mothers are supposed to. You are the teacher. You the first teacher. You the first teacher. If my mama never taught me nothing, I would never know nothing. And a lot of shit that you learn on your own, and it's a lot of stuff I had to learn on my own. You know what I'm saying? That she didn't know. But you know how much stuff I would have had struggled through if I would have had to learn everything on my own. Like
I spit you out into the world. Like
just,
okay,
all right, right. Figure out. I'd probably still be in the projects, trying to figure some shit out,
or trying to get guidance from the wrong person. Shit. Because somebody, eventually you try to look, people look for something. That's why they turn to different things in the world, you know, because you're trying to get some type of knowledge and understand the shit.
I think that's why, when you ain't got nobody to teach you something, like as far as your parents, as your mother and your father or whatever, that's when you start looking at it in other people. Like, you know, women start looking for a father in a man.
Mm-hmm.
Guys start looking for a mother in a woman. You know what I'm saying? And roles become all
now
cluttered
like
up
and
right, not right.
Because he ain't never learned.
He don't know, right? He don't know. So all he know is that you know what I'm saying. You taking care of him. You
whatever
showing him
he
this,
picked up,
right?
along the way.
So now you his girlfriend, his mother, his baby mama,
everything.
You everything, and it gets frustrating. It starts to weigh on you. That shit weighs on you,
right? Because
you don't want to be taking care. You don't want to be teaching nobody nothing. I know I don't want to teach nobody nothing. I want you to already know. Like, I want you. If I'm teaching you something, it's about me. Mm-hmm. But as far as getting a job, how to open up a bank account, how to you know what I'm saying, pay bills and all that stuff.
Already be squared
right?
away.
You should already know that.
You should already know who Black comment, et cetera, is. You
right.
should already know that.
You should know if you don't pay the phone bill, your phone will not be on. You should know if you don't pay your taxes. Once you start paying your taxes, the motherfuckers gonna be looking for you. And the IRS do not play. You should already know certain stuff. Yeah. But if you not taught that, you are putting a burden on somebody else. And now that's what you're doing. The lady that got the 4 boys talking about they'll figure it out.
Shit. Anybody gonna want their little ass?
Right. They're gonna be staying at your house for forever. Or they're gonna be staying with a woman that don't respect you. And that's what it is. That woman is not gonna respect you because now she gotta raise your child.
They ain't gonna respect her.
Nah, they ain't.
Shit.
But still, you know, the woman gonna have some type of resentment because now she gotta take care of you know what I'm saying, she gotta raise your son, something that you should have been doing.
First question, who raised you? What you doing?
Right. You just grew up, huh? And I know I keep saying that, but it's a lot of us just growing up. Like, we just pass through. Just going through the motions, getting through that day. Versus somebody who's been raised. They understand responsibilities. They understand respect. There's a lot of people out here that don't respect. It's grown people out here that don't respect themselves or don't respect others, that need to be slapped in their fucking face. Because sometimes I be having to walk away like, dude, all it takes is excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me. Yes, please, thank you.
The basics.
The basics. How hard is it? Like, for you to have respect, integrity, that's together. You know what I'm saying? If you got integrity, you're going to have respect for yourself. So therefore, you're going to respect others. I always say, please, yes, thank you, no, sir, yes, ma'am, all that. Because it's respect. I respect myself. Yeah. So I'm going to project that energy out on other people. And you know what? I get great customer service after that. Mm-hmm. Great customer service. Motherfuckers say, if they had an attitude before they start talking to me, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no attitude now that they're talking to me. Because I came with respect. I ain't acting like, oh, this is your job. You supposed to be doing this.
Right.
I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful that you're helping me. You have a nice day. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's not hard to say that. You know what? You get more out of people when you respect them and when you say stuff like that. Understand?
Most of the time, they expecting that ignorance anyways.
Right.
So when you don't give it to them, they be like, okay.
Right.
Now, okay, they more willing to help you as well.
Yeah.
When you, man, my friend ain't trying to help you up there cussing them out, so they gonna get your ass off the phone.
They're gonna give you the bare minimum.
I can do. You gotta pay your bill for. Goodbye.
Right.
Instead of hooking you up with a little program, we can put a little bit down and not make payments.
Right. They finna, you know, let me go ask my manager.
That your light bill $1,000 behind. That ain't her fault.
Right. Let me go ask. That happened with my flight. So I was supposed to go to Miami like a few years back with my sister. We ended up booking. COVID happened. So we had to get a credit. We weren't able to go. And I didn't use the credit last year. So when I was using it this year, so I called them up. And by the time I called them, my credit was expired. Like I couldn't use it past a certain date, and I was trying to use it past that date. But I'm on the phone. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Please. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking her how her date going and all that stuff. She was like, hold on 1 second, honey. Let me call and ask my manager if I can extend it for you. So I was like, I greatly appreciate that because you didn't have to do it. Mm-hmm. She was like, no, yeah, I didn't, but I'm going to do it for you. And she came back and I got my stuff extended. And it didn't cover the whole amount of my flight, but it covered some of my flight costs. So I was just like, okay, I appreciate that. And I told her, I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. You know what I'm saying? And she felt better about it because, you know what I'm saying? She went out. She didn't have to do that. Now, if I would have got on the phone, what the fuck you mean? Well, I only had, it's my money. How you going to tell me I can't use it?
Right. Well, you already know the rules anyways. Majority of the time, you already know what it is.
You, listen, she would have hung up on me. She would have said, I can't help you. We ain't finna do all that. Now, bye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I would have had to pay for my full flight. I didn't have to pay for my full flight because I respected her. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows with people.
Right. The simple thing they say is that treat others how you want to be treated. That's as simple as it go.
I feel like we all in customer service. Everybody's in customer service. Everybody.
Because you always interacting with somebody.
Right. We gotta interact with each other. And you know what? I wanna do a topic on just the rules and regulations of dating. Like just going down what you should be doing on dating. I mean, and you ain't necessarily apply what I say to your dating scheme or whatever. It's just what I think. And we definitely should do a topic on that, like on dating. I gave y'all like a little sneak peek of that, how I felt with the going Dutch on the first date or whatever. But I definitely think, and then I was asking my sisters and them today, like, how do people date now? I know one of my sisters was saying, like, some guy was trying to talk to her, and she blocked the guy on everything, social media, her phone, everything. And one of the guy happens to be my other sister boyfriend friend. And he was asking my sister, like, hey, man, what's going on with your sister? Why your sister acting like that? Woo, why, bam? And my sister was like, he doing all that little boy shit. She was like, I'm grown. Which she's grown. She has 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, how old is my sister? She in her mid-30s. So she not 20 years old no more. You ain't finna just come to her house and fuck and leave. You know what I'm saying? She looking for a man
to come in. Kids. You ain't coming to the house anyway.
Right. But she was like, I gave him plenty of chances. You know what I'm saying? So she like, he want to text all day. I ain't with that texting all day. I need you to call me. I need you to, you know what I'm saying, present yourself as a man. And I understand that shit. I don't want to, if I'm into you and we supposed to be trying to figure each other out, trying to, you know what I'm saying, you're not finna be texting me all day. Like, what we doing?
I don't even have, my hands are full. I can't even text all day.
Right.
I'll call in a minute. Hey, I can't text. What's up? Like, I'll call in a minute.
We texting all day?
No, where you at?
Why you get this? How you texting all day? You ain't got no job.
Right, where you
got nothing to do.
What's up in your background? You trying to hide?
Right.
Be on this phone real quick.
Texting all day. Listen, I need to hear your voice. You need to hear my voice. We need to establish something. But I can understand a good morning text, a good night text. Okay, cool. That's cool with me. But we texting all day. I don't even like talking like that.
That's too much.
That a whole conversation in text?
No.
That's a long ass paragraph.
Right.
I'ma lose focus. Like, I
can't even reply to it's gonna be an hour or 2 before I get back to you probably.
Well,
now you feel like I ain't interested, and I am, but like you wanna text all day.
No. I can't do that. Reply to text. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Obviously, I ain't your type, so I can't text.
Right. You can't talk. We can't do nothing. You can't talk.
I've been typing all day on a damn computer, and you think I want to type on the phone all day?
Right.
No, I don't. And I'm not finna be texting you through the whole day because I got shit to do.
Right. That's too much.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that either because I feel like you hide something. Even if you ain't, like, why we can't talk? What the fuck going on here? What's going on? But.
And I don't want to be social media friends. Like, oh, you can have my social media page.
I don't even get on social media, so that's not going to work. What you going to do?
Girl, I don't even know my password. I ain't been on social media in months.
I'm glad that we can recover them. Cause I be telling people that, can I use your phone? Do not log me out of anything. Cause don't log me out.
I don't even know
all
how I got logged out of Facebook. I used to just be able to go to it and boop, I was on there. Not no more. I logged out one day or something. I don't know what happened. And
gotta recover. Hopefully, I
Girl.
still got the email going on, phone number, son, whatever they take. But
I don't know how to get in. I was just like, you know what? All right, hey now.
right, oh well, that page closed.
Right. So,
Yeah, but
and hey,
overall, what we just trying to tell y'all, you know, stop downing people, stop being so negative to people with however they feel they want to raise their child. Hey, that's up to them. Like we also said, we think she's doing a great job. Maybe
big ups to that mom. Big ups to the parents that are really out there doing it for their kids. Like, big ups to y'all. Like, I really feel y'all. I pray y'all got longevity. I pray y'all, he cover y'all whole family in the blood of Jesus. All that. Because you're gonna need it. It's a struggle. It's definitely a struggle. It's definitely when you got negative people out there that's, you know, downing you for doing your job. That's what a parent does. You're not just a mommy. You're not just a daddy. You're not just there to look good and, you know what I'm saying, show up for teacher parent conference and shit like that. You're a real life parent. And I commend the parents who's doing that. Like, a lot of people can't do it. A lot of people cannot stay committed like that. And I'm talking about mothers and fathers. I'm not just talking about mothers. I'm not just talking about fathers. I'm talking about both. I commend both of y'all because it is hard work. It is hard work, especially when you got negative people out there that's telling you, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be doing
something
that.
wrong when you know you're doing the best you can.
Right.
And hey, like we said, there's no rule book. Maybe that's the best way for her. Everybody way don't work for everybody.
She's showing him what she knows.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe maybe she getting treated good. So, you know, and that's how she want her son to be, you know, treat the next when he get older. But whatever it is, whatever she decides to do, that's her choice.
Yeah.
So let's be positive, like we always say. Let's show good vibes, you know, keep the good energy up, and let's just stop hating on each other.
And let's go ahead and what should we do?
Huh?
Damn.
What you? All I hear, yo, shoot didn't do.
I lost track.
You went to jazz, huh? Oh shit! What they call that? Scatting? No, but you find it.
I was gonna tell their ass to subscribe. I couldn't even think of it.
Oh yeah. Y'all already know
I was
what
gonna tell y'all to subscribe.
Hey, you can't be tired yet. We got a long weekend.
I know. I'm gonna sleep on the plane.
Hey, shit.
But, oh my God. I just went blank. It was just went blank. It's crazy. I just went blank. Like, I couldn't even think. Oh man, I've been up since like 5 this morning, driving back and forth, trying to get my hair done. I'm back down with the dreadhead gang. Right, you know what I'm saying? But subscribe to us, man.
Right, and share. Tell a friend.
Right.
Play telephone in a good way. Spread this conversation right here.
Right.
Do that.
Comment below positive vibes on me. Hey, y'all.
Because the negative one's going to get their fingers up. No lie.
If I can think of it.
Hey, no, I got you. Don't worry about it. Hey. No, y'all had it here. We catch the stuff. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.